outside Disneyland commercial.
To all the memory makers, the ones who know there are only so many moments before the sword is passed, only so many mountains left to climb together, and only so many days before she finds her own Prince Charming. So to all those who know that best memories in life are the ones you hold on to for a lifetime, don't wait. Let the memories begin at the place where dreams come true.
Isn't that making me cry from excitement? Anyway, I would assume that right now, from watching this video, you just, came back from your memory bank, because in there you keep a kaleidoscope of emotions and many memories associated with your own visits to Disneyland. These memories are actually the ones worth investing in. But what is considered to be the most convenient way to plan such a visit? Today I want to introduce to you the most efficient way to invest on a Disneyland visit. I'll be talking about the most inexpensive method to enjoy a visit to Disneyland with the Disneyland Annual Pass. For several weeks, I have done in-depth research on this topic and discovered that this is the most effective way. I also have first-hand experience on the most convenience and commodities of being an annual pass holder. As local Southern Californians, we are fortunate enough to have special benefits and opportunities which make Disneyland Resort more accessible. Since Disneyland is one of the most prestigious and sought-after entertainment hotspots worldwide, certainly most of you have already taken advantage of these opportunities. Today I will be discussing the different types of Disneyland annual passes, how to obtain one, the advantages of having an annual pass, and how this method is more beneficial than purchasing a regular ticket. First, I'd like to tell you about the different types of Disneyland annual passports. There are about 4 different types of Disneyland annual passports to choose from, but it is important to find one that satisfies you financially. I got this information that I'm about to state from Disneyland.com, and it is posted by the Disney Corporation. So I'm going to present to you the prices and the information of the different Disneyland passes. So the most sought after Disneyland pass is the Premium Pass, which allows you to have 365 days access to Disney with a 20% merchandise discount, 15% dining discount, and includes free parking, which is really cool because parking is $15. The price is $64.99 with a monthly payment of $46.84. The Deluxe Passport has 315 days of admission, 10% dining and merchandise, no parking, and it is at $469 with a monthly payment of $331.84. The South Cal Pass is $329 with monthly payment of $20.17 with 215 days of admission, 10% discount merchandise with no parking. And the Select Southern California Pass, which is $269, monthly payment of $15.17 with 170 days of admission, 10% dining and discount, and no parking. So here is what the Disneyland Passport card actually looks like. This is the front of it, this is the back of it. It includes your picture ID if it's one of the other ones except for the Premium. Premium doesn't have a picture ID, it has the P for the Premium. And this is the barcode that they scanned in the entrance, which allows them to see the information on whether or not it is currently valid for that month. So now that you're more popular oriented on different types of Disneyland annual passes, let's talk about how to obtain one. When selecting a Disney pass, it is wise to select one that fits you financially, and it is appropriate to choose the amount of payment you're going to do. So you obtain a Disney pass where you would buy the ticket, the regular admission ticket, which is at the kiosk located in front of the entrances. And so all you have to do is bring a picture ID, you have to be at least 18 years or older, and deposit an $87 down payment on any pass of your selection. So there are 2 forms of payment: monthly payment, which is cash or credit, and that's 12 months that you pay the payments for the passes. Or you can choose to pay up front, which is the full amount, cash or credit. Credit cards are usually linked to the annual pass form, a convenient form of payment. So I advise you all to look at the individual benefits of each pass. So, in addition to selecting a well-fitted pass where I will be reviewing the advantages and benefits of a Disneyland annual pass. One of the beauties of being a pass holder is that there are numerous advantages to obtaining a pass with added benefits that will enhance your experience at Disney. One of the benefits is the dining discounts, which ranges from any restaurant and associated with Disneyland. So that includes the ones at the theme parks and the ones at the Disney Downtown District. And so the Disney restaurants range from fine dining to casual dining. And so this is the most sought after fine dining restaurant, which is the Blue Bayou, located at Disneyland Resort inside the Pirates of the Caribbean ride. And this is an example of casual dining, which is Red Rocket's Pizza Port, located at Disneyland next to Space Mountain attraction. And so another benefit is the merchandise discount, which is valid at any Disney store, whether it be a warehouse or a theme park store, or just anything that would sell Disney merchandise. It's valid there. You get a good discount depending on your ticket selection. And another advantage would be a special resort hotel package rate, and it's good for any hotels located around the theme park. You get a nice discount. And then for here, we have the Grand California Hotel, and this is outlooking the Disney California Downtown District. And then this is the actual Disney Hotel, which is next to Downtown Disney itself. And so next we have the discount on guided tours. So it is good for whether it is the seasonal or the VIP tours. The seasonal one would be the Christmas one, which is the most famous out of all of them because it's where people get together and they love to look at the huge tree located on the main entrance. And so this is the VIP tour, which is another famous tour at Disneyland, and it's mostly for introductory Disney visits. And so finally, after establishing the commodities of Disney annual passes, I would like to explain why this is more convenient than purchasing a regular ticket. It is evident to say that as years pass, Disneyland admission tickets become more expensive, and so logically investing on a Disney annual pass would be cheaper and beneficial. Let's compare. I got this information from Expedia.com, so where they would compare the regular admission tickets with the Disney pass. And so regular admission ticket is 1 day, which is between $81 and $87, and then that's just for one theme park minus the discounts and everything. So just add on the parking, which is $15, and the dining and all the merchandise that you would buy for that day. And so another thing that you can do, which most people like, is buy the 2-day one, which allows you for two days at the parks. Would be between $158 to $170, and that's also minus the parking. That doesn't include the parking or the discounts for the dining or merchandise. So that's actually, I think, close to $300 or more.
Wow.
And so compare that to actually having a Disney pass. And so the Disney passes actually would be cheaper. You would get more Disney time for about a month at less than $80, plus the discounts, plus the benefits, plus the parking on some of the tickets. And so today I have introduced the different types of Disneyland annual passes, how to obtain an annual pass, the advantages of having the annual pass, and how this method is more beneficial than purchasing a regular ticket. I hope the information I have presented today will encourage you to make more conscientious decisions when investing on a Disneyland visit by getting a Disney annual passport and have the celebration continue at the happiest place on earth.
Yeah. Yeah. Get your name on it? Okay. All right, Cookie, I guess you had to do triple duty here because you also were operating the visuals. What did you think of the speech?
I think it was really, really, really good. I like the way that she presented all her information and she gave every single detail how to obtain a Disneyland annual pass and how she explained the prices. She was very precise. She knew what she was doing. She felt very confident. A little shaky, but it was overall very good. Also, I think the handsome helper did a really good job on the show. So I give her an A+ on this. She did really good.
All right. I thought the commercial was fine to introduce the subject, although you need to pay attention to the audience a little bit as you're getting started, because I think I missed the first 10 seconds of your speech because I didn't know that you were starting and I hadn't set up the camera. I was still getting your material ready. I was going to look up and see that you're ready to go, and you just started, which is okay, but like I said, you do need to focus a little bit on the audience. And I think that that's one of the problems that a lot of the speakers have, is they're not always thinking about, they're so focused on the speech that they're forgetting that the speech is there to service the audience. And the delivery is sometimes a little problematic. Little tools like that are also a little bit problematic. The topics clearly identified. Since you ended up talking about the passport so much, I wasn't sure why that wasn't just the thesis or the purpose statement of your speech. You went through this whole thing about what's the best way to invest your money and blah, blah, blah. I think that makes it sound like it's a persuasive speech. The real purpose of the speech is to explain to us what the differences are and advantages of each of the passport options that are available. So I think you could simplify that a little bit. There's a very solid preview, so we do know where you're going with the body of the speech. You cite the information pretty clearly during the speech. I think that you have a few too many pictures of Disney scenes and scenarios, and you need a little bit more on some of the passport specifics. So for instance, the pictures of the passport are okay. I don't have any problem with them. Including them was a good idea. But I got, like I said, several pictures of Disneyland themes and attractions, and what I didn't get was a comparison between the different passports. That seems like it would have been an automatic visual here. This is a simple table chart that you could put up. Here's what you get with this one, 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 and parking included, not included, included, cost, here's what it is, here's what it is, here's what it is, number of days that it's open, blah, 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 discount, blah, blah, blah. I mean, that's a natural table chart. Rather than you're trying to repeat, you say all of that information, but it's going to be hard for people to remember that and hold on to those comparisons. That's one of the reasons why you'd want to have a visual. And that seemed like that was something that was pretty obvious, that there should have been something like that in the speech. You need to project your voice a little bit more and be a little bit more energetic. You're reading quite often, and so I think your presentation would benefit from adding a little bit more. Talking to the audience more and less focusing on what you've got in your notes and what the content is, trying to relate to the audience more. All right, thank you.